Hello everyone, welcome back to Sylvanian Oscar's channel. Today we will be unboxing the Sylvanian families, or in this case, Calico Creatures Ride Along Tram. This is part of the Town series. So now let's look at the front. Here we've got a tram and we've got a tram stop. And let's look at the contents. So the contents here, there are the driver's seat, the passenger seat, and the tram stop. We've got the driver's hat here, which is very cute. And here it says that the passenger seat can be attached onto the roof of the building, which is a bit strange in my opinion, but I guess it's fun because you can see the views of the city. And here it shows that this can be used with different shops. So here the gelato shop could also be fitted with this tram, and you can sell gelato in a tram. And here the delicious restaurant can also be used here, so it's like a movable restaurant. Okay, so now let's open the box. So here we are, we've got the ride along tram and some stickers and a catalogue, and the accessories are inside this box. So let's open it. So here we've got the interior of the tram, which is quite spacious. It's about the size of a normal shop in the Tram series. And here we've got the accessories box. And here we are, we've got the accessories inside. So we've got
a few moments later. I've stuck on all the stickers, so you can see that it's really detailed with a banner here saying tram, and the doors open from the outside. So if you do that, then it slides open, same as this door. And you've also got this meter here where you can use a card contactless payment. And here you've also got banners at the front and at the back for the tram, and here you've got the headlights. And here, if we look at the interior, I've placed the seats like this, but there are many different combinations of how you can place the seats. So one way is like that. I really like that way because it makes the interior more spacious, and it makes sense as well because when you go on the tram here and then you use your contactless payment, and you can just sit down, and or you can sit here if you enter from the front. But if you enter from the front, then you'll have to get to the back to pay when you get off. So it's quite complicated. But one way they said to do it is to have a back-to-back seating. So when you come up here at the back, then you sit at the back, and if you come up on the front, then you sit at the front. But I also found that it's slightly awkward because here that means all this space is wasted. So then another way of putting the seats is like this. So just one beside the other. So when you come up, everyone's sitting like in a line. But one problem with this combination is that when it's placed here and the door opens, that means there is nowhere for the driver to actually stand or sit. So that means when the passengers come up, the drivers will have to somehow stand here, which will be too small for a Sylvanian family's figures. So that's why I've decided to put it like I did initially, which is with this layout. So I think that makes the most sense. Okay, you can comment below and tell me which way you think makes the most sense and why. Okay, so now let's look at the wheels of the tram. So here the wheels can't move, but then you've got this little rolling design where you can see that it rolls. So when you move it, you can actually hear the sound. It's a bit like the tracks of a tram or a train. And if you look at this tram stop here, it's very detailed with the layout of its route, as well as the schedule and the timings. And at the back, you can also see a map of its route, where it goes to and where it ends up. And here you've also got an advertisement for a handbag, which is quite typical for these tram stop banners. Okay, so now let's get our figure, Maple Cat Father, who is the tram driver, with his little cap, which is very cute. So now let's let him stand here, which is quite a shame because he doesn't have a seat. So that means he'll have to stand all the way when he's driving, which I think doesn't really make any sense because usually drivers do have seats. But I think it's because of the small space of the interior of the tram. So if they make the tram bigger, then perhaps they will have more space. And here we are. How do you think of this tram?